Yeah, living rent-free over here at DFR. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hammer Down Motorsports. My name is Steve Fast. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. It is a little cloudy today, but it's not raining, so I'll take it. We have to take the Denali in to Westies Shop to get it inspected. It's time for its yearly inspection in Pennsylvania. Even new cars need to be inspected every year. It's kind of dumb, but it is what we have to do. So gives us a little opportunity to say hi to Westy. It's been a little while since we've been to his shop, so let's see what he's up to. So can you believe we have had the Denali for over a year already? We have 7,500 miles on it. So it hasn't had a whole lot of use. I mean, this is pretty much average for us. We don't put a whole lot of miles on one particular vehicle. Since we do have several different ones, we end up driving pretty much all of them and kind of spreading the yearly mileage out through all of the vehicles. This vehicle in particular is our family car, so anytime we're going to take the kids anywhere, drive them to school, all that kind of good things, we take this one because it has the child seats in the back. And anybody knows anything about putting child seats in and out of a vehicle, it is not exactly the easiest thing to do and is pretty much a pain. And after a baby seat has been on a leather seat, especially for a while, it starts to leave like kind of an imprint on where it sits. So on these ones here, I did put some thick towels and everything underneath them and tried to put rags and things in places where the sharp edges were, just so we didn't have those pressure points and have any issues as far as that goes. So we're getting closer to the point where we might be able to get into booster seats and get rid of the car seats, which would be nice because then we don't have to have those strapped into the back. But it is just part of having kids. You got to have those seats, and unfortunately they don't make them where they don't leave a footprint on a brand new seat in a brand new car, which kind of sucks, but it is what you got to do for the safety of your kids. So being that we've had the Denali for a year, I can kind of talk on a little bit of the experience of owning this vehicle for that amount of time. And really, I don't have a whole lot to say other than that it's been pretty good. There's only been one issue, and that's really, actually two issues that I had to get fixed under warranty. One, they're actually going to be fixing here in the next week. They're putting a new blower motor in just because when you're driving along, you hear a slight whine coming from the HVAC box, and it kind of sounds like a little bit of a howling. It's really kind of annoying, and it goes away when you turn off the blower motor, so it's got to be something to do with that. So first thing they're going to try is a blower motor, and hopefully that fixes it all up and we don't have any issues with that in the future. The only other issue that we had was a little bit of a wind noise on the D-pillar. Since the Yukon has a shorter taillight than an Escalade, that extra section, it has a plastic cover, and just kind of where ours sat, if you go about 70 miles an hour, which is a speed limit on the turnpike, you'd get a little bit of a whistle, and that was pretty irritating as well. But they put some foam in the back and that cured it right up, and have no issues whatsoever as far as that goes. But drivability wise, we've had no problems whatsoever. Fuel mileage actually isn't terrible on this vehicle. I mean, I'd have to go in and check exactly what we get, but I mean, it's what you expect from a 6.2 liter V8. And the Corsa exhaust has been awesome. We've had it on here since about a little under 2,000 miles, and just driving around, I mean, obviously you could hear the interior cabin sound right now. When you're not on the throttle, you don't really notice it, but when you get on it, kids start cheering and bald eagles are flying, and it's an amazing thing, and you gotta love that cold start. So there it is, real time, our fuel mileage. As you can see, Trip A has not been reset, so we're at 15.8 miles per gallon on a Yukon XL with a 6.2 with me driving it. I would say that's not too bad at all, because I hammer on this thing regularly, and even with my diesel, with all the DEF emissions and all that, it's only doing like 11, maybe 10. But yeah, I mean, I can't really complain about the fuel economy on this. And this is a stock tune. It's got a stock air box on it. All we ever did to it was put on the catback exhaust system, which really doesn't affect anything as far as emissions goes or anything to do with factory tuning. So this is your factory real-time fuel economy. So we're headed on to the highway. Hopefully give this guy a little bit of a lead time because this Denali likes to eat. So here's the Corsa full pull exhaust. Oh yeah, she just keeps going and going until you say you've had enough, which all too often might be really close to the speed limit at times. But here we are at Westies Shop. Squeeze in right over here. Let's get this thing inspected.
Figure out the Subaru. That motor's a 2.5.
What's going on, Toddy?
Yo!
What's
You
happening, bro?
scared me, brother. How you doing, man? Good to see you, buddy.
Thought you were having lunch.
No, I'm still working.
Checking out some wheels.
Checking out some wheels, man.
You gonna get some new ones for the Hummer or what?
I already got some new ones for the Hummer. Just don't tell the wife.
Ooh.
Oh, don't do it, dude.
She doesn't watch the channel, does she?
Yeah, not yet, you don't.
Let's go find Westy. He's hiding in the back here. You got Christmas music going on?
All year.
All year?
No, see, we can't afford Christmas bonus here.
So this is your
So
Christmas?
we just give you an extended Christmas.
Yeah, yeah. It's Christmas in November at Westy Speed Shop. Here's Andy in his Honda. I didn't know you liked Honda.
Yeah, I traded my GTP and the guy gave me a bunch of money on top of it. So.
I thought you traded in the Firebird.
Yeah.
You wanted something fast.
Let me tell you something. One of these days I'll take it for a ride. I'll show you what speed is.
Want to race the Denali?
Sure, let's do it, man.
I got all-wheel drive. I'll probably beat you.
From a dead dig, maybe.
Because it's
Do
wet
I get
out.
stickies?
It's wet out.
I'll break the Duramax out.
Yeah, let's do it.
I even tow the camper with me.
Sweet.
You know?
Where'd you get the camper?
I traded my sled for it.
Oh, really?
Dude, straight
Nice.
up. No yeah. Some guy contacted me. He's like, "Were you interested in any trades?" I'm like, "Sure." He's like, "I got this camper. It's a pop-out. It's a hybrid. So it's a hard top with pop-out front, pop-out back."
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, "Well, bring it by. Let me look at it." Blah blah blah. And we talked, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll take that, man."
Sweet.
Yeah, it has a shower, a kitchen, fridge, stove, AC, heat.
Perfect. You can live in that thing.
Dude, it's going to Texas 2K.
Are you gonna move in?
No, it's going to Texas.
You can live
2K.
right at the shop.
Yeah, right.
That'll be the title of this video. Andy's living at his shop.
Do it.
I will.
Biggest
Definitely.
video ever.
Yeah, freaking. I'm thinking about towing the car to Texas 2K.
Yeah.
And taking that along.
That'd be a good time.
Like having somebody else tow that, or me tow that, and somebody else tow the car.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then I don't have to worry about getting a hotel room.
Why
Dude.
don't you just tow that with the car?
You can't.
Put a hitch on
Can't.
Put a hitch on the car.
It does have a hitch on the back for like a grill.
Oh, yeah?
Like a grill standout, yeah.
Sweet.
That'd be badass.
It does, yeah. It's pretty cool. I'll show you the inside then, but
Yeah.
pretty neat setup, man. And I couldn't pass it up. I'm like, I'm not going to use a sled, so.
Right.
It's hard to use that thing around.
It is. And nobody wants to go to New York. Nobody wants to go up north and sled anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Nobody's hardcore like this Canadian.
well, yeah,
I'm
but.
probably the only one that went sledding with you in the last year.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Really are. Around here, I mean, nobody wants to do anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
hard to get people together, be like, oh, let's go to New Hampshire. Let's go to Connecticut. Let's go to New York.
Mhm.
Like, nobody wants to do that. So.
That's why I like mine, because I can ride it at my house.
Well, yeah, you
So
have a
I
lot
don't-
of land, though.
I don't
So
have
that's
to
a big
do
difference.
really anything.
I don't have any land. Like, I can pull it out, ride up the junkyard and down, that's it.
Yeah, it's not really worth it having it.
He's like bouncing around in there.
So, Robert just went into Andy's new home. We don't know what he was doing in there, nor do we want to know. What's it like in there?
It's not bad. It's super strong smelling in there. It smells like there's like
Yeah,
20
he
car
like,
fresheners.
he cleaned it out real good, and then he put the air fresheners in and everything, so.
To mask the smell.
felt like it was like shaking when I was walking.
Yeah.
It was, the whole damn thing was
Go
shaking.
do that again. The whole thing was doing a dance.
The whole thing was shaking. It was
I thought it was
funny
going
as
to
fuck.
take off.
It's got the stabilizers on all four corners too, so. Yeah, I figured it was a good trade.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very happy with it.
Yep, living rent free over here at DFR. So as if we didn't have enough rain in Pennsylvania, here's a little bit more. if only we could have a little bit more fun in the rain. This would be like a record year for YouTube content. We could just, you know, do everything that there is to do in the rain. I mean, if we had mud bog pits or something like that, I mean, this would be absolutely incredible. Either way, everybody should be back at the shop to get the Denali inspected over at Westies. We said hi to Westy, we said hi to Andy, so we got to kind of make our rounds for a Friday. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Keep that hammer down.